Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 43 of Europa Universalis IV as Great Britain. One thing that I did forget to do after winning this war over here is to go and grab these provinces and add them over to the... well, you can only do coastal provinces. You can only add coastal provinces to trade companies. But that will give us a little bit more trade power in the area. Probably not enough to actually go ahead and give us a free... merchant, because we only have 36.5% of the trade power in the node. But there again, once we build some trade buildings, that will improve. These are all being cored. We need to get our religious unity sorted out, so let's keep going ahead and sorting these out. New mission, protect against the Ottomans. I'd love to do it, but I just don't have the manpower to get my army high enough. Muscovy's opinion of Great Britain at least 100. What does Muscovy think of me at the moment? Plus 10, so it's actually possible to get there. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll start sucking up with Muscovy. We'll just start improving relations. We could throw out royal marriages and stuff like that, but I don't really see the point of doing so. So we don't really have a lot of... alliances at the moment. We have got our alliance with Austria. We are sucking up with Portugal. Austria, do you still like me? You love me. That's fine, even though we're a heretic religion. We can cope with that. Is it our conquistador that died? Looks like it may well have been. Wessex opposes and gains unrest. London opposes and gains unrest, but we gain some money, or we can lose the prestige. We'll just lose the prestige. Where is... right, my explorer, where are you? You are here. And our conquistador has died. We can afford another one. Let's get you a conquistador. And luckily, you can assign conquistadors wherever you are. So, continue to hunt for the 7 cities. Because occasionally we get useful stuff for that. You guys are still... that one's very, very nearly done as well. So we will be able to get a colonial nation here relatively soon. That actually happened while I was watching it. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, looks like 2 have become self-sustaining. British West Indies. There we go. Well, we'll keep you as that. Now, they can technically go ahead and... right, that's the British West Indies. Is this one over here, I think. Yeah, this is the British West Indies, not this one. So, this one is still just Britain. So, you're going to go over here and we're going to colonise there. Now, this one will be able to start colonising on its own, but I think we're just going to give it a bit of help by just grabbing a couple more provinces. The reason we want to do that is because if a colonial nation has... is it 8 or 10? 10. If they have 10 cities, we get another merchant. So we're definitely going to go ahead and do that. France has 28% Liberty Desire. We could support Loyalists. We'll do that if their Liberty Desire continues to go up, but I think at the moment we're okay. Don't think we need to worry about that too much. And of course we do want to start working up here. Hopefully at some point we will be able to grab another colonist. Free colonist, yeah. Our next Diplo idea will actually give us another colonist, which will be really, really useful. And then we can actually start doing some of the colonisation over here. As you can see, we can already see the outline of India now, so we're getting close. Although we don't really need to colonise in India itself. We grab India by taking stuff, but we will need to colonise an island or something around here because we need somewhere that we can sort of stage attacks from. Speaking of which, where are you guys and what are you doing? Have you finished your mission? No, you're just kind of sitting around. You're probably going to go to there and then you'll finish your mission. And then you'll go back and dock somewhere. So yeah, but what we really want to do is sort of grab some of the islands somewhere. And then we can go and use that to go and attack India. Oh no, you're still exploring those. That's fine. Okay, we've got a possible rebel uprising here. Again, Joloffian separatists. Hardly surprising we did take a load of land from them. Not too worried about most of this stuff popping. No war exhaustion. I don't think we have any debt. We're making a decent amount of money. We've got a little bit of inflation, which I don't think we need to worry about getting rid of right now. Our trade is good. We can lose some ducats and a random place gets plus 50 opinion. or random place can lose 50 opinion. Random place can lose 50 opinion. Because I really don't care about that. So we do need to keep our eye on the likes of France and make sure they don't get too much liberty desire. We're only 3.7 of the way percent of the way through actually getting them to integrate. So it's going to take a long time. And you guys once again have finished, so we are going to just keep sending you off to Asia. Now, things will be a little bit interesting when we integrate France, because, of course, we will inherit their armies. We won't inherit all of their French ideas, though, so we won't gain their, like, super massive combat stats. But we will very, very quickly gain a huge amount of land that should be an accepted culture and will also be... It is our religion. If we actually go ahead and look at our culture... so what is France? France is mainly... Francian. Is it all Francian? No, there's little bits of all sorts of stuff in there because they're all part of the cosmopolitan French group, cosmopolitan culture group. Now where are we? Francian, 2.8%. So it might become an accepted culture once we integrate them. We'll have to see. We could do some culture conversions. I'm not necessarily sure that we'll need to. So there's 20 lights. Let's go ahead and get you protecting trade. Do we want to protect trade anywhere else? The Ivory Coast could be good. Or what about something up here? What about Lubeck? Let's have a look at the trade map mode. Just briefly. 64% in the North Sea. Lubeck we've really got 11%, which is not a huge amount. It would be nice if we could force some more of that money down here. Although all of the money that comes out of Lubeck goes in this direction anyway. It'd be nice if we had some more power in the North Sea to push it down this way so it didn't... But there again, if it goes into Lubeck, it still comes back out again. I think we'll put you in the North Sea, though. We could go Bordeaux. But again, we're always pushing forwards anyway. Let's just send you to the North Sea. And... we'll just look at trade and see what happens at the end of the month. So we're currently making 38.45 ducats. We'll see what happens. Not a huge increase, was it really? But never mind. It was an increase, so I'll take it. I don't play the min-max game when it comes to... I really don't play the min-max game when it comes to trade because it's just far too time-consuming, especially to do in a Let's Play. How are we doing now with that tradition from our forts? 0.7, so it's still not full, but it's good enough. We do definitely want to start building our army up, though. And the reason I say that is because France are building theirs up, and that's one of the reasons why they're going to be getting a lot of Liberty Desire. That's Jollof. Where's France? Relative power. Yeah, relative power is actually getting quite high. Now then, what do you have in terms of men? You could do... Right, what was the template that I was using? Because I always forget this. So, 613 feels a little light now. Let's go ahead and delete that template. We'll build a new one. So, ideally, what we want to do is we want to have, say, 8 infantry... 2 cavalry, and then maybe 6 cannons. Let's just add the max provinces to that. And we'll just call it 16. Brilliant. And we don't have enough manpower to build it yet, so we'll wait on that a little bit. Would be nice to get rid of this centre of reformation. But we just don't have the missionary strength. If I took that missionary strength religious thing, we would have the power to do it. And I probably should. Guys have risen up here in Wolof, which is fine because it belongs to my protectorate. We could go over there and help them out with that. Finished an exploration mission. That's fine. The Jollof are about to lose some of their troops, but we will go and clear these guys out for them. So, finish them off and then just go back and stand in there. So, Explorer, where are you going to go this time? We are going to send you to Asia. I'm not even looking where, I'm just going, yep, Asia, click. But as you can see, India is starting to appear on the map now, which is really, really good. Natives. Oh, keep it paused. Right, what do we get here? Frankfurt's opinion is lowered. But +5 trade power in Rhineland, or lose 5 trade power in the Rhineland, and Frankfurt's opinion is changed. Let's take the opinion this time around. You're going to deal with those guys just fine. So yeah, these guys do have their own army now, but we are going to just start doing a little bit of colonisation for them. France are also colonising up here. It doesn't really matter if France start colonising adjacent to us, because we should be able to grab those provinces when we integrate them anyway. So we'll continue to keep trying to get this. Our religious unity's gone down a bit, of course, because we have grabbed a few more provinces. Though most of them should be relatively quick to core. So not too worried about that. Just winning a few of these fights. We do now have enough men to actually go and put an army together. So hopefully we won't get involved in any wars, but we'll go and do this over here. Now then, what are we at with Muscovy? 73, we're getting there. We may still then get that mission to protect against the Ottomans, and if we do that, we might have enough manpower by then to actually pull it off. But we'll see how that goes. Let's have a look around the map. So we could grab something else from here. We could grab yet another coastal province from Joloffe. What is Joloffe's current liberty desire? It's less than 50%, which means we can ask for something else from them. We can't take their capital, but we can go to Joloffe and we can just go and seize that other coastal province. And we'll go ahead and make it a core. And we can go ahead straight away and add it to the trade company. So if we have a look now, just gaining random colonial CBs. Trade company, where are we? What have we got now? 37.5, still not great. We can actually grab the military tech. We'll probably save up for that, but we don't want to grab it just yet because we're ahead of time. Why have we just got a random colonial CB? Is somebody just set up next to us? Oh wow, 6,000 manpower for free. Thank you very much. Not too sure why we just got that random colonial CB. We don't appear to have any colonial neighbours, but it's fine. It is all good. So don't build your army up too big, France. France, do you by any chance have a CB on Nevers? I bet you don't, do you? Oh, Burgundy's got reconquest against France. Do you have any reconquest against Burgundy? No, you don't. It's funny how France actually has colonialism CB against our colonial nation. Hopefully we should be able to integrate them. What's your opinion of us? It is dropping a little bit. Austria broke their alliance with us. That is very, very interesting. Now, why is that? You're hostile. Why is that? Competing great power. Okay, right then. Bohemia. Well, Bohemia's getting trashed. Bohemia is, however, Protestant. So, let's see if we can go for... right, let's bring you back from Portugal. Because you can't do any more anyway. Let's go and offer an alliance to Bohemia then. Bohemia's quite small, but... offer an alliance. They've accepted. Exploration has finished. An advisor's died. Would like to royal marry you. Can't do that until the 28th of April, although they've just sent me an offer, so that's fine. So, yep, we'll take the royal marriage. Advisor, military, has died. Nope, we're unpaused. So, what do we want to do here? Do we want to grab the reinforced speed? Well, it's not going to matter all that much when we haven't got any manpower. And we're not reinforcing at the moment anyway. How much money are we making? Not a huge amount. And we are massively ahead in terms of our military. So I think what we'll do for now is we'll just take the level 1 guy. We need to get you sent off doing another mission. So, Asia, try again. We can grab our free colonist. Thanks very much. Now then, where do we want to send that colonist? We're doing this colony here. We're doing this colony here. Do we want to grab any more of this stuff? Do we want to grab any more of this stuff? Or do we want to go ahead and grab a colony over here? I think we want to grab a colony over here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to build one random infantry. In fact, how many natives are in these provinces here? 500. And this island chain, it's terra incognita, we can't see that one, but 500 here. I'm actually going to send the colonists there straight away, because there's only 500 natives and there's every chance that we'll be fine. I am going to... Truce with Spain has ended. I am going to split off one ship. There we go. And we'll wait for that unit. We can invest in a technology. We're still ahead of time. But next year we won't be, so that's fine. Lots of truces ending. Lost some claims. Truce. Right, all of our truces from our previous wars ended. We'll see if we get coalitioned now. We're unpaused, which is good. Still got a CB in Honduras. Wow, Wurtemberg, minus 97 prestige. That is pretty terrible. Gained a CB against Gujarat. Oh, good, good. Provincial unrest, rebel uprisings, Joloffian separatists, which I think we can deal with. This is the one problem you do have to worry about when you start nabbing stuff like this. You do end up with a lot of rebellions, but I think overall we can deal with them. We do have this random little bit of land down here. Obviously France is doing well. They've grabbed that, but again we'll get all of this, so it'll all become ours. 50 military power or 50 admin. Let's take the admin because we're doing well on military, and we'd like to get another idea group soon. Maybe take a military idea. Rival of our rival completed that mission. Let's go ahead and bring you back and establish a colony in North America. Reclaim the Holy City. Getting that colonial enthusiasm could be really good. How are our current colonies doing? Not fantastic. Well, we only have to establish the colony. So what we're going to do here is something that's a little bit cheesy. I'm going to take the mission. And we are going to take one of our other colonies that is already underway. Like this one here. And what we're going to do is we are trying to select the province if we can, which is a little bit of a pain when the provinces are so small. We're going to select the province. We're going to recall the colonist. And we're going to go over to North America. Now, when it says North America, does it mean North America or does it mean Canada? Doesn't explicitly explain. Colonial regions. I guess anything up here technically is North America. Okay, let's go and see what happens. What we want to do is we just want to pick a random province that is within reach, and we are going to send a colonist. Now, we don't actually need to complete the colony. All we need to do is get one established. There we go. So we're getting some cores. Right, we need to send you back off on another mission. Right, we'll do that in a moment. Joloffian separatists. Oh, we've unpaused by accident. These pop-ups always in the wrong place. Right, okay, you are going to continue with Asia. Joloffian separatists. Let's deal with those first. Wow, got a few of them. You guys get over there and go and crush them. Do we have a leader? We're actually short a leader. We do have the military power. Let's go ahead and grab... Well, you're terrible. Why does it say we have too many military leaders? Oh, because we have the explorer. That's fine. You go ahead and deal with those guys there. Spain... Trade company... Well, I don't care about Spain's opinion on me. Let's grab this one ship and move you down to Gabu so we know you get on the right ship. We will probably end up losing these provinces here, so they're going to end up getting a little bit of separatism. Not an awful lot that we can do about that, unfortunately. It's a problem caused by the fact that it just takes us too long to get there. So they get separatism for a few years. We've managed to do another conversion. Let's carry on converting whatever provinces we currently can. Let's unpause. That's one battle won. We'll untick this and then we'll go and grab the next one. We're in November, so we'll soon be able to grab the next military tech. You need to get on the boat. This boat needs to take you all around Africa. It's going to take a while. And it needs to drop you off over... I'm sure this is the island we were colonising. Yep, you've not quite arrived yet, but that's where you're going to go. So we'll land you when you get there. We've managed to get that province, so now we'll just go and deal with you there. Okay, fantastic. That's sorted out. How is this province doing over here where I sent somebody? Was it this one? Still 105 days out. Okay, what have we got here? Local movement speed minus 50%, or lose 5 prestige. We'll just take the movement speed. I'm not too bothered about how fast you explore the continent. That doesn't bother me all that much at all. We've won that battle down there. So we will wait for that one. Right, we're in January now. Random nation's opinion of us is changed. Let's go ahead and invest in the new military tech. We'll get the better cannons. We've got some manpower now, so let us go ahead and build our template again. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Didn't want to edit it, just wanted to build it. So it should help to keep France's liberty desire down. Look, 27%, it's dropping down, 26 now. We're also managing to get a few more cores completed. We've taken occupation of that province back. That is fine. We invested in another technology. We can actually grab the admin tech. I think we should. We're not actually ahead of time. Grabbing it will give us plus 10% production efficiency, and we'll also get an extra 20% production efficiency bonus for being ahead of time. So that's just giving us 30% production efficiency bonus. So that's got to be worth it. Oh wow, CB against Florida. I suppose we've got Spanish Florida there now. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that too much. Let's just wait for the 40-something days for this guy to get there before we just end the video, because we are over the 20-minute mark. And we'll see if this works for us. It should do, hopefully. So in 20 days, he will arrive. Oh, excuse me, voice is going a little bit there. 10 days. Another core completed. Right, so there we go. We have arrived here. Now that we've arrived, we've completed the mission, and we get the extra settler chance and the global settler increase. What I'm going to do now is recall this guy straight away from this colony, and I'm going to abandon the colony like that. So this will no longer be our colony. It's now an empty province. Natives lose some ferocity, and what we're going to do now is we go back to the one that we were colonising before, and we send the colonists back there. And now we've completed that mission, and we've got ourselves some extra settler chance. Establish trade in the Americas. What do we need to do there? Get Delaware Bay. England is the strongest trade power in Chesapeake Bay. It's not going to happen too soon. Turn Guadalupe into a city. Is that the one that I just abandoned? Probably is, isn't it? Where was it? It was up here somewhere. Oh no, it wasn't this one. Was it one of these then? Nope, not that one. This one? Yeah, fine, we'll do that one. Turn that into a city, and that'll give it some extra production and stuff. So that is all good. But that's a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you were still enjoying EU4 as Great Britain, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.